Look at Kings, First King chapter 22. Uh, and they came and they continued 3 years without war between Syria and Israel. And it came to pass in the third year of Jehoshaphat, the king of Judea came down to the king of Israel. And the king of Israel said unto his servant, Know ye that Ramoth in Gilead is ours, and we be still and take it not out of the hand of the king of Syria. And he said unto Jehoshaphat, Will thou go with me to Baal, to Ramoth Gilead? And Jehoshaphat said to the king of Israel, I am as thou. Are my peoples as thy peoples, thy horses and as thy horses? In other words, he's showing us, we teach it, showing us what they had to fight with. They had the horses to fight with. They didn't, these things didn't burn no crude oil. And Josephus said unto the king of Israel, Inquire, I pray thee, at the word of the Lord today, that the king of Israel gathered the people together about 400 men, and said unto them, Shall I go against, make sure, I gotta go back and read it because I spoke a word here. Chapter 22, verse 6. The king of Israel gathered the prophets together about 400 men, and said unto them, Shall I go against Ramoth Gilead to Baal, or shall I forbear? And they said, Go up, for the Lord shall deliver it into the hands of the king. In other words, this was 400 prophets prophesying false. This is the same thing that happens to us today. And today, they don't lack prophets because they tell the truth. They don't lack prophets. But this man had 400 prophets that prophesied lies. He wanted a lie told to him. Whether he go out there and get his pants whooped off him, he wanted a lie. Then he want to come back and blame all 400 prophets. But they want, at that moment, he wanted them to prophesy the lie, and he go out there with hope that he will take and be victorious. But if the man tells him a lie and he go out there and get whooped, beat down, then he's gonna come back against the prophet. And Jehoshaphat said, Is there not here a prophet of the Lord, beside that we may inquire of him? And the king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat, There is yet one man, Michaiah, the son of Imlah, by whom we may inquire of the Lord. But I hate him, for he does not prophesy good concerning me, but evil. And Jehoshaphat said, Let now the king say so. Then the king of Israel called an officer and said, Hasten, Michaiah, the son of Ishmael. In other words, he wanted to try him anyway. And the king of Israel and Jehoshaphat, the king of Judea, sat each one on his throne, having put on their robes in a void place. And the entrance the gates of Samaria. And all the prophets prophesied before them. And Zedekiah, the son of Cheloniah, made him horns of iron. And he said, Thus saith the Lord, with these shalt thou push the Syrians until thou have consumed them. Horns of iron mean weapons that use spear, tanks, aircraft. And all the prophets prophesied, so saying, Go up to Ramoth and prophet, for the Lord shall deliver it into the king's hand. And the messenger that was gone to call Malachi, spoke unto him, saying, Behold now, he spoke unto this prophet before he got back to the king, telling him what to say, so the king, to please the king. He said, Now, the words of the prophet declared good unto the king with one mouth. Let thy words, I pray thee, be like the words of one of them, and speak that which is good. In other words, he wanted this prophet to lie and tell him that God had delivered, was going to deliver these people into his hand, and when God had not, following the stead of these 400 false prophets. This is what they wanted him to do. I'm getting somewhere with this because this is what's happening today with the United States of America and everywhere. They don't want the truth. They want the preachers to preach a lie to them. Every preacher, they want them to preach a lie to them. But I'm going to stand up and tell them what God told me to tell them. I'm not going to turn back. I'm going to tell them if it takes my life. And Malachi said, As the Lord liveth, what the Lord says unto me, that will I speak. He let him know that it didn't matter what the 400 said. He was going to tell him the truth. He would go down on the dying bed. He was going to tell him the truth. So he came to the king, and the king said unto him, Malachi, shall we go against Ramoth to Baal, or shall we forbear? And he answered him, Go and prosper, for the Lord shall deliver it into the hand of the king. And the king said unto him, he knew that he was just saying something to please him, How many times shall I adjure thee that thou tell me nothing but that which is true, in the name of the Lord? And he said, I saw all Israel scattered upon the hills as sheep that have not a shepherd. And the Lord said, These have no master. Let them return every man to his house in peace. And the king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat, Did I not tell thee that he would prophesy no good concerning me, but evil? He became angry with him because he told him the truth, but he spoke up today that Israel is going to keep on doing what they have until they're going to be scattered all across the land in these later days. God gave me the vision the year of 2001, December 25th, where I seen people, cloud, dark veil of cloud was over Israel and part of Africa. And people was coming up through the cloud, they descended up on a white cloud that was above that cloud. But this dark veil of cloud was down, I couldn't see. But I saw some making it up on the mountains on the north and waving their hand and ripping off stuff and throwing it down the side of the mountain and holding up their hand, trying to beg for that cloud, white cloud, to catch them up. This was December 25th, 2001.